Have you ever seen some people in a park early in the morning doing what looks like martial arts, if martial arts was invented by sloths? Or maybe you've wondered about acupuncture and how sticking a needle in your hand is supposed to help your lungs. Or maybe you've wondered about the deep lore behind the Hadouken attack in the fighting game franchise Street Fighter, when the characters unleash an energy ball from their hands. What is this? Fire? Plasma? Although these things don't seem to be related, they all have to do with qi. And qi is of vital importance in Chinese philosophy and religion. Even if you know nothing about Chinese philosophy and religion, you may have heard of qi before because the concept has made its way into modern pop culture, especially martial arts media, almost like a superpower. As we already mentioned, Street Fighter has established that the characters can do supernatural attacks because of an esoteric energy called qi. Though as a game developed by a Japanese company, they technically call it ki, using the Japanese pronunciation of the word. Qi is implied to be the mystic energy in the movie Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, enabling fighters to battle while flying through the air. And qi is casually dropped as a plot point in Kung Fu Panda, as a supernatural ability you can harness.
That was qi.
But what is qi?
For the word qi pronounced as qi, once you mention it, some people almost automatically shut down their brain's perception and cognitive function. Human beings have a tendency to resist anything that deemed as foreign and new. We have to translate the ancient language into a modern terminology. For example, the modern equivalent of qi is simply the power of energy. Exactly like qi, energy has the capacity to do the work, yet it is invisible. For example, we cannot see electric currents. Exactly like qi, the energy is very tangible. We can feel it and we can experience it. For example, the energy makes our heart beat, our lung breathing, our bowel moving, our brain thinking, and our body feeling. We can actually measure the electronic activities of our body like EKGs, EEGs, and ENGs, etc. Exactly like qi, the energy starts our life when it appears, ends our life when it disappears. We could declare death by measuring electronic activities in the heart and the brain, and declare life when we find a heartbeat of a fetus. So, exactly like qi, the energy manifests itself in every form of life, all activities and bodily functions, inside the human body and in the nature of the universe. In Chinese language, on the other hand, qi is used everywhere to describe the power of energy, tangible and intangible. Chinese call the power of the electricity 电气, the power of steam 蒸汽, the power of weather as a 天气, the power of emotion as 脾气, the power of courage as 勇气. In Chinese medicine, we describe the power of the body's immune system as 胃气, the power of nutrients as 营气, the power of internal organs as 脏腑之气, the power of blood as 血气, the power of moving energy around, inside, and along the energy channels as 经络之气.
The ability of qi to circulate is extremely important because it's what creates the connections between everything in the universe. The circulation of qi forms the basis of traditional Chinese medicine and wellness practices, which brings us back to those people doing the slow-mo martial arts, qigong, a system that integrates body movements, breathing techniques, and focused intention to help properly circulate your qi in order to maintain good health.
We have qi from food, we have qi from the air, we have qi from from what we inherit from our parents, and those combined will produce the qi that we are able to use. You know, for example, the air we breathe, you know, that supplies oxygen, for example, to help with the metabolic process within our bodies. The food that we eat will provide the material that we need to, for example, burn in our bodies to produce that energy. The genetic makeup we have that we inherit from our parents and before, that also contributes to how, you know, the metabolic process also occurs, right? So all those components, all of them are part of qi.
Without qi, you're just as alive as a lump of clay. And qi itself is active, always flowing between organs, between people, between all creation and the cosmos in its normal course. In this way, qi transcends the division between the physical and the metaphysical,